Hello and welcome to part 3 of my gun making tutorial. Now in this section or part or whatever you want to call it, in this bit we're going to be making the ammo and the reload function of your gun and possibly some other bits and pieces, I don't know. Okay, so we are going to create a new layer up in your layers tab, like there. I'm going to call it ammo. Now I'm going to create a text from the text tool, which I believe the shortcut is T. I'm going to name it ammo, go onto this selection tool or press V, press Q for the enlargement or just go up here, go on ammo, we're going to make it nice and big and chunky, just for fun. We're also going to make another one, we're going to put 10, whoops, 10 in it, and enlarge it, if I can grab it, there we go. Okay, and maybe just for neatness put that in. Okay, now we need to make sure it's above the weapon, so when the weapon goes under it, you can still see how much ammo you've got. Now select both texts, convert it to a symbol, make sure it's a movie clip, and name it ammo. Click OK. Now go into it. We're going to create 10, actually first highlight both of them, distribute to layers, so then you'll see that they're actually both called what they are, like so. Now what we do now is create 10 frames, convert to keyframes just by selecting like that and right clicking, convert to keyframe. Now on each one of these we're going to just count it down, so that's going to be 9, 8, so you can actually see it's counting down, 7, 6, 5, 4, oops, I just said 4 again, 3, 2, 1, and also one more because we want it for 0, and 0. Okay, now we also create 10 blank keyframes for the top, name that layer AS2, we'll go into this, we're going to put stop command, and we're going to copy that and put it in every single frame. Now you may notice game making is extremely tedious, but hey, that's what it is. I've gone more into the coding side of it now, but for the basics, this is all you need to know. Because at the moment, I'm just not putting anything on the stage. I'm creating it all through code and placing it in through like that. So now we've got all the stops and all them frames, because that's now on frame 0. Now what we do to make it you stop firing on the background is when it gets to this last frame, it's gonna create a button, and that button's gonna be this. Okay, so we'll move that there, make sure the unit alpha on that is 0, so you can't actually see through it, but make sure it's got like an outline so you know it's there. Create that into a symbol, make sure it's on the top layer, make sure it's a button, and call it ammo block. So now when it gets to 0, it's creating a button, you won't actually be able to fire because it's on top of the gun. You basically won't be able to fire on the background or the person there either. So now we've got this all coded, and that should work in theory. We want to create an instance name for our ammo, so we're going to just call it ammo, and on this one, which is the back shoot, if you remember from last time, press F9 on the back shoot. Now on press, we're going to want to root dot ammo, which is the instance name of the ammo we made. Remember, it's not the name of the symbol, it's the name you put in for the instance. So then dot next frame. So then on this, when we press the back frame, ammo will go to the next frame, and the next frame on that is 9. And so the ammo should be done now. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, and now I can't actually fire anymore because the ammo's on 0. If you actually hear, I'm clicking, and it's not firing. And that's because when it gets to 0, it brings up that button in front of everything. Okay, now we'll put the same piece of code that we've got here, which is the root ammo, into the character, which is inside it, I believe, twice. There we go. Now we're going to need to put this on, funnily enough, all of it. So, put it in that one. That one. That one. And yes, let me guess, that one. Okay, so now we've done that. Now when you also test it, when you also click on the person, your ammo goes down. And I can't fire anymore. So, to basically make it reload inside your gun. So let's go into the gun symbol. Now, you see we've got the frames making it fire. So we're going to create a new layer, call it action script. Make sure it's all converted to blank keyframes. Now we're going to want to create a reload, basically. Make sure convert to blank. Okay. Now it doesn't necessarily matter where this is. It's just I want to have it on a frame like frame number 10 because it's easy to remember. We'll create a new layer and call it clip because the clip's going to come out. So I'm going to draw this clip. Just go zoom in. Make sure you can actually see it. Okay. So remember, N is short. N is the short button for creating lines like this, basically. Whoops. The shortcut. Where is it? There we go. Whoops. Oh, stuff like that I do. Okay. Now K to fill it in with like something. Make sure the alpha's 100. There we go. Create that into a symbol. Whoops, what did I just do? No, I counted it. Maybe clip. Wait, clip. Alright, now we just move it over to here where it reloads. That's just the wrong way around, so modify, transform, flip horizontal. There we go. Make sure it's under the gun, like that. Okay, so go to a point where you can see it, go to frame 15, say, and then just move it down until it goes to about there. And create a classic tweens, and then, yeah. Now we're going to first of all create this into a symbol, name it gun reload. Might have spelled that wrong, oh well. Right, and then just tilt this a little bit. it looks like you got the clip coming out. Okay. And then the next one will be just a little pause. Up to about there, and then 25 will be the frame at which the clip comes back. So we'll just copy these 2 frames. Place them here. Turn that into a classic tween. And then if I press enter, there you go, you see that it reloads. Alright, so now we've got our reloading. We're going to want it to have on the code, which is AS2, convert to blank keyframe. Actually, we want all these blank keyframes. And on this one specifically, we're going to want it to stop, or we just have it go back to here. And then when you go there. Okay. I want to stop frame here. So we've got a stop frame on frame 1, the gun. So wherever the gun's at stationary, whoops, is where you want to stop. So now, there's that. And now when you, the only points that you want to be able to reload, if you think about it, you don't want to make it reload in the middle of shooting, because that's just pants, because then it'll just snap to there and it'll look really naff. The points where you want it to reload are these bits, the bits which, well, that are stationary. So we're going to go into AS2, bring up the action script. I'm going to put, it has to be on the gun, by the way. Where's the gun gone? There it is. Let's get rid of this. Now we're going to name this bit, which is the first frame of your gun firing. Convert that to a symbol. We'll call it gun reload symbol. I don't care if I spelled it wrong. Doesn't really matter for this purpose. Well, you can spell it however you want, but still. And we'll center up on this. Get rid of that. Copy. Go across a couple frames. And paste it. Okay. So now we've got that. And we've got it sorted. So now we're going to go into here, which is this basically. And we're going to on. It doesn't matter what we've got. Just put enter. We'll get rid of these bits and enter and just put R. So on key press R, and then we want the condition of what it does inside the curly brackets. So we're going to want underscore, I believe it's root.ammo, which is the name of the ammo that we've got, and we want to go to and make sure the A is a capital. Go to and stop frame 1. There. So now when you press R, it should go to and stop frame 1. So we'll copy this code, put it on that one as well. Make sure this is lined up. There we go. Paste that in there. So now the only points which you can reload are these 2 points in the whole thing. And you won't be able to reload in any of this because it's only here and here. So now if you go into here, go weapons, pistol. Oh wait, no. Yeah, forgot about that. Idiot. Just quick test on. Hang on, what's that? Okay, I know why. I know why it's done that. Alright. Now, if you've got a problem with your firing of your gun, which I believe I just found, it's probably a good thing I found this, because now I can fix it. You notice that because we put that small gap in, it's probably moved. Moved to there. So now we need to move this to there. Okay, there we go. So now, only on that frame, I think, it should just fire once. See how that's moving? Yeah, it's kind of spasticated. Okay, so on this frame, frame 5, we'll do the same on here. Okay, right, I sees. Move this up to there. Make sure it's lined up. Dead on with the middle of the crosser. Do the same for frame 5, because it's moved. Okay. And there you go. That should now work. There you go. But it only fires once, because I've only put the code in the first one. Whatever. A bit of missing action. Pie fish. Okay, so now when you press R, the ammo reloads back to 10. But it doesn't do the, see how I'm pressing R now whenever it does that. But it's still on. I can't fire when the ammo gets to 0. I press 10 and I can fire. Right. But now we want it to, when we press R, it will go to frame 10, and that's pretty simple to do because it's just here. So keep on press R, we just want to go this, which is what we're in right now. Just go to and play frame 10 because that's where it starts. And when it goes to frame 10, it'll just go through here, play there, and then revert back to 1 because there's no stop. Or, if you want to make it be smart, you can put a stop and then a fire here, but for now it's simpler. So we'll copy this. Put in that one as well. And now when you press R, in theory, okay, theory doesn't work apparently. We'll just put there. Someone doesn't like me. Okay. Don't quite understand why that's happening. And that gap bigger, so it's easy to shoot through. Okay. There you go. When you press an R and it goes back to 10. Cool. Okay. Now we need to just quickly put the code into my... Go to frame 10. God damn. Okay, I completely forgot because I haven't made a shooting game in a while, so I'm just going to quick use it off this. It's not cheating, it's just using your own work for your own use. So shush. Okay, got it. You need to root it and name it to whatever it's called. So underscore root.gun. Oh, okay, go to play 10. Now, this should work, no matter what. If it doesn't, I'm going to throw my laptop and it's going to explode. There you go, and it reloads. So shoot that guy dead. Oh, I'm out of ammo, so just reload. And there you go. Now the framing's probably wrong on this game, but hey, that doesn't matter. For this anyway. But that's the theory behind doing the stuff. But I don't usually do it like this anymore. I'm more into the, say you have an empty this, and you do it all purely through code, which is probably confusing to you, but hey, that's the best way to do it, and this is the game that I got bored when I made. You can just control it and shoot people. I've got these things going pretty fast, so yeah. Plus they have no animation to die yet. But otherwise that's it. That's what I do it more likely now. So that is the end of this tutorial, which is ammo, I think. Ammo and reloading, which I just covered. Yeah, cool. Alright. Now the reason why I'm like in this kind of mood is because I've literally just got out of bed. So yeah, cool beans. Change frames per second to 30, that would be helpful. Cool, so we've got a game, we've got a reload. It's firing, it's reloading, it's working how we want it to. Now this is only for a pistol. Now, the way we were doing machine gun is through using an array and through timers. And when the timer will get to a certain bit, your shot count will equal 1. And then you'll be able to fire, but that's for another day. So I bid you goodbye. So, yeah. Goodbye.